This is the Scorecard, where you score the latest sports news and in-depth views. I'm Anton Roxas. On the Scorecard tonight, Blue Jays roar back, beat Dodgers 6-2, series tied 2-2. Celebrities catch the fever. No feel, no fire. Alcaraz ousted early in Paris Masters. Blazers locked down, players barred from contacting Chauncey Billups. In the NBA, Giannis drops 37 as the Bucks pull away late to beat the Knicks. Oklahoma City Thunder stay perfect as they beat the Sacramento Kings behind 31 from SGA. And Sheila Salaysay will join us live at the Thrilla in Manila 2, happening now at the Araneta Coliseum. All the headlines and more on the Scorecard tonight, the 29th of October. Now, here's our roundup. The Toronto Blue Jays roared back as Vladimir Guerrero Jr. crushed a two-run homer, while Shane Bieber ruled the mound to dominate the Los Angeles Dodgers 6-2. Now, the series is tied 2-2 as everything will start to heat up in less than 24 hours. After an 18-inning heartbreak, Toronto climbed off the canvas as hopes of a World Series title since 1993 stay alive. Guerrero's homer off Shohei Ohtani and masterful pitching from Bieber powered the victory. Bieber threw 5.1 innings, 3 strikeouts, 1 run. Ohtani lasted 6 strikeouts, 4 runs. Toronto's deep lineup, missing George Springer, patient, then exploded on Dodgers bullpen in the 7th. Jimenez and Ty France singled. Bichette and Barger followed. 4-run burst. Toronto 6-1. Bassett handled 7th and 8th. Dodgers, they never threatened. Now in the 9th, Hernandez scored on Edman groundout. Varland closed it out. The series is still wide open and the heat just keeps rising. Now, Game 4 of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and Toronto Blue Jays turned into a celebrity showcase, a night where stars filled the seats as brightly as the lights above the field. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Shohei Ohtani were the main event on the diamond, but in the stands, it was another kind of lineup. Each game brought different stars. In Game 4, the attendees were Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, LeBron and Savannah James, Donald Glover, Orel Hershiser, James Worthy, Chris Pine, and many more. And the star watching did not stop there. Earlier, Game 3 saw Hailey and Justin Bieber, Justin Herbert and Madison Beer, Rob Lowe, Jason Bateman, Brad Paisley, and Jeff Goldblum, all in attendance, with Bieber rooting for the Blue Jays in keeping his Canadian roots. From royalty to rock stars, from Hall of Famers to Hollywood, the World Series has become more than baseball. It's a celebration of stardom, passion, and pure spectacle. In the UAAP, Matt Erolon dropped a game-winning 3 with just 8 seconds left as Adamson University shocked the University of Santo Tomas 97-96 in overtime at the Mall of Asia Arena during UAAP Season 88 men's basketball. Erolon finished with 9 points. Matthew Montebon forced the game into overtime with 19 points and 5 triples, while Ray Allen Torres led all scorers with 20 points on 3 trays. Adamson coach Nash Rasela praised his squad, noting their resilience and teamwork as the key to victory. Said Manzano also starred for the soaring Falcons with 19 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 steals. The win marked Adamson's 4th straight victory overall and their 2nd against UST in that span, improving the record to 5-4 and moving them into the top 4. UST, meanwhile, suffered its 3rd consecutive loss and 4th in 9 games despite leading 88-81 with 30 seconds left in regulation. Collins Okoye led the Growling Tigers with 19 points, 14 rebounds, 2 blocks, and 2 assists. Mark Liemit added 18 points, while Fortsky Padrigao and Kyle Paranada each scored 14. The loss has sparked an online clamor for the IPEA to look into UST's losing streak, with fans and analysts calling for a review of team strategies, player performance, and coaching decisions to address the consecutive defeats. World number 1, Carlos Alcaraz, said he had no feeling at all for the ball after falling 4-6, 6-3, 6-4 to Britain's Cameron Norrie in his opening match at the Paris Masters. The 3-time Grand Slam champion has yet to win in Paris, and now his spot atop the rankings could slip if Yannick Sinner goes all the way. Alcaraz had been out 3 weeks with an ankle injury, but said practice leading up felt great until match day. Just like his Roland Garros run earlier this season, Alcaraz hit a mid-match dive, but this time there was no fight back. He gave credit to Norrie, saying the Brit didn't let him back into the match. Norrie, locked in and fearless, said he promised himself not to be afraid to win, and he stayed true. Paris heating up, Alcaraz cooling off, and the race for number 1 just got real. Moving on to the NBA, Giannis Antetokounmpo delivered another dominant performance as the Milwaukee Bucks turned back the New York Knicks 121-111. Giannis powered Milwaukee with 37 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2 blocks, igniting a strong fourth-quarter surge that secured the win for the Bucks. Ryan Rollins also stepped up with 25 points, helping Milwaukee improve to 3-1 early in the NBA season. For New York, Jalen Brunson led the Knicks with 36 points, while Mikal Bridges added 24. But the Knicks could not keep pace down the stretch and slipped to 2-2. The Bucks, with Giannis at the helm, simply closed strong when it mattered most. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander dropped 31 points as the Oklahoma City Thunder beat the Sacramento Kings 107-101 to improve to 5-0. OKC got it done on a back-to-back and did it without Chet Holmgren, who sat out with back soreness. After trailing in the fourth, the Thunder ignited a 14-2 run. Gilgeous-Alexander took over late, scoring 7 in the final 6 minutes and finishing with 9 rebounds. Aaron Wiggins and A.J. Mitchell added 18 each, and Alex Caruso returned to action for the first time since opening night. Sacramento was led by 23 from Zach LaVine. DeMar DeRozan had 19, Russell Westbrook 16, and Domantas Sabonis posted 10 points and 18 rebounds. Lou Dort's corner 3 off an SGA feed with 2 minutes and 33 left put OKC ahead for good. The Kings went just 6 of 18 in the fourth, and Oklahoma City committed only 3 turnovers all game. The Thunder, still undefeated, still locked in, and still rolling. Meanwhile, Portland Trail Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups is facing FBI NBA corruption probes under Operation Nothing But Bet. And he has been placed on immediate leave after his October 23 arrest for alleged illegal gambling and rigged poker connections. In the wake of the shocking news, GM Joe Cronin made it clear players and staff are not to contact Billups as the investigation continues, keeping focus on the court, not in the courtroom. Interim coach Thiago Splitter stepped in, making it clear the team's goals remain the same. Splitter wasn't the first choice. The interim role was offered to assistant Nate Bjorkgren, who declined due to his close ties with Billups. Since taking over, the Blazers are 1-1, winning Friday against Golden State but falling Sunday to the Clippers. And now here's your daily dose of sports lingo. Did you know that in Aikido, the concept of kokyu goes beyond simple breathing? Kokyu refers to coordinated breath, timing, and inner energy used to execute techniques with efficiency and fluidity. Practitioners learn to synchronize movement with breath to generate power without relying on brute strength. Mastery of kokyu allows a smaller person to redirect a larger opponent's force, emphasizing harmony and connection rather than forceful conflict. Kokyu is central to the art of blending with an opponent's energy and maintaining balance. Keep training, feel the breath, and let your energy flow. Now it's time for our off-court buzzer. MJ didn't hold back on NBA players skipping games for load management. On his second appearance on Insights to Excellence after the Bucks-Knicks broadcast, Jordan made it clear he doesn't buy the excuse. He saw missing games as a lost chance to prove himself and impress fans who worked hard for tickets. MJ played 70-plus games most seasons, except his second year with a broken foot and in '95 when he retired. At the height of his legend, MJ and the Bulls were a traveling circus, impossible tickets everywhere. He believed every player had a duty to show up, if physically able, and never missed a game. Sitting out when capable was unacceptable. Jordan was irritated by other players skipping games during The Last Dance, the Netflix doc on the final years of the Bulls dynasty. Kobe Bryant had the same mindset, played through injuries, only let teammates rest on off days. He believed it was every player's job to perform. So for legends like Jordan and Kobe, there were no shortcuts. The game always comes first. And that's our roundup for tonight, the 29th of October. Up next, Sheila Salaysay will report on the latest developments at the Thrilla in Manila 2, happening now at the Araneta Coliseum. When we return right here on The Scorecard. Welcome back to The Scorecard. History is happening at the Big Dome once again with the Thrilla in Manila 2, bringing more than just boxing nostalgia, as it also heralds what could be boxing's future. Sheila Salaysay reports on all the action happening right now at the Araneta Coliseum.
Five decades after the legendary Thrilla in Manila between Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier. The bout that put the Philippines on the world boxing map and is hailed as one of the greatest fights in boxing history. The legend comes alive once again. This time, it's Thrilla in Manila 2, brought to life by MP Promotions under Manny Pacquiao in partnership with IBA Pro. A 13-bout fight card full of action, heart, and Filipino pride inside the ring. Meanwhile, another milestone for the People's Champ. 8th Division World Champion Manny Pacquiao has been officially appointed as Vice President of the International Boxing Association, or IBA, a role that reinforces his lifelong mission to elevate the sport of boxing worldwide. At a press conference held at Novotel, the former senator shared his vision in partnership with IBA.
It's really important to support the young kids, especially the grassroots level, so to develop a good fighter, and that's what IBA plans to do with our president Omar. That we are going to establish a Manny Pacquiao Boxing Academy not only in the Philippines and but in different countries in the world, especially in Dubai. We're planning to start in Dubai this either early this year or early next year. So that's what we are planning to do. But our goal is to put up Manny Pacquiao Sports Academy, not only boxing, but major is in boxing, but in any sports. We're going to develop young athletes, young kids to make history in their lives.
IBA President Umar Kremlev commented on increase in major prize money for upcoming tournaments, a move to boost grassroots boxing and uplift athletes' livelihoods. He said the initiative reaffirms IBA's mission to raise global boxing standards and help fighters build sustainable futures for their families.
Чемпионат мира, который в этом году в декабре будет в Дубае, те национальные федерации и те боксеры, которые не имеют возможность приехать в связи с проблемами денежными. Здесь как раз вот совместно наша программа с Манни Пакьяо будет помогать, чтобы спортсмены могли приехать на чемпионат мира. Вот, он как раз будет этот вопрос курировать.
Through the partnership of Embry Promotions and the IBA, the goal is to create more opportunities and global exposure for Filipino and international athletes. Just like the historic Frilla in Manila too, this movement aims to inspire, empower, and build a new generation of champions in and beyond the ring. Reporting for the Scorecard, Sheila Salaysay, Bilyonaryo News Channel.
And Sheila now joins us live from the Big Dome. Sheila, kamusta? Ano ang balita dyan sa Thrilla in Manila 2?
Hi Anton, syempre excitement and energy, yan pa rin ang vibe even up until this time. The matches started at 1 p.m. pero hindi pa rin natitinag ang ating mga kababayan because they are still eager to wait for the remaining fights, especially the main event. Syempre bago sila pumasok sa ring, of course, there is this area you can see on my background. This is the memorabilia, images, and some of the things that were used during the 1975 legendary match, including the weighing scale. Nandito yan sa museum, sa mini museum dito. And of course, there are some paintings na ginawa ng the only Filipino and Asian artist to be inducted in the West Coast Boxing Hall of Fame, gawa ni Sir Jun Aquino. And the truth is, he only did it in 1 week. Lahat yan makikita ng ating mga Pinoy fans and boxing fans. At syempre, meron din nga in attendance. We have personalities, we have other sports personalities and celebrities joining us in this historical event. Kasama na dyan, of course, we have basketball stars Val Acuña, Mark Cruz, Nico Elorde, and family are also here. Former world champion Rolando Navarrete, Joe Frazier Jr., ang anak ng legendary boxer na si Joe Frazier na lumaban noong 1975. We also have Johnny Elorde and the manager of Muhammad Ali, Jean Kilroy. The legend also Luisito Espinosa. And one of the things na inabangan ng ating mga kababayan dito, of course, is the presence of our former Senator, 8th World Division Champion Manny Pacquiao. Kasama niya dyan ang kanyang may bahay, Jinky Pacquiao. And of course, our President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. together with the First Lady Liza Araneta Marcos also in attendance.
Grabe, Sheila, jam-packed, star-studded. Yes.
Yes, meron pang actually mga updates on the matches that have finished already, Anton. Eman Bacosa, also one of the son of Manny Pacquiao, won outboxing Nico Salado via unanimous decision that happened earlier. We also have Marlon the Nightmare Tapales, won via knockout over the Venezuelan Fernando Toro in round 6. And of course, one of the crowd favorite is Nico Ali Walsh. He is the grandson of Muhammad Ali. He went back on the ring against the Thai Kitisak Kilinson, and the result is majority draw for these middleweight fighters. There are still 3 to 4 bouts before the main event. Anton.
Sheila, isa sa mga boxers na kaabang-abang ay si Yumir Marshall. Kapansin na lumaki yung kaha nitong si Yumir Marshall. Nakita mo ba si Yumir? And how do you think he's gonna do as he still has a fight now at the Araneta Coliseum?
Well, since yesterday during the weigh-in, Anton, he's really optimistic about this fight. Sabi niya, he prepared well for this one. At syempre, ganun din naman sa ibang ating mga Pinoy boxers. And they were very optimistic and very excited. Nasa dugout na sila ngayon waiting for their time for this match.
Ayan, Sheila, maraming salamat. Thank you so much for the great work. Keep it up. And we'll get more updates from you very soon. Sheila Salaysay reporting live from the Big Dome, the historic Araneta Coliseum for the Thrilla in Manila 2. Maraming salamat, Sheila. Up next, Toronto can taste history. One more win, and the Blue Jays bring it home to Rogers Center. But the Dodgers, they're not done yet. The champs don't fold easy. Who stays alive? And who claims the crown? We're about to find out. So keep your eyes on the prize. Welcome back to the Scorecard. It's time to keep your eyes on the prize. Welcome to Game 5. We were talking about Game 4, the first 4 games, series tied. 2025 World Series, and this one right here is the pivot point. The Toronto Blue Jays just shocked Dodger Stadium in Game 4. And now, like I said, 2-2, series tied. Everything resets. This is no longer about momentum, it's about survival. Toronto found its identity again. Resilient, relentless, and completely unfazed. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. unloaded a 2-run shot off Shohei Ohtani, and the Blue Jays' bullpen slammed the door. Shane Bieber gave them 5 solid innings. Ernie Clement drove the energy, and the bats came alive in the 7th after an 18-inning loss in Game 3. This was more than a win. It was a statement. Now, for Game 5, the series shifts into pure strategy mode. It's the rookie versus the veteran. Trey Yesavage gets the ball for Toronto. The 23-year-old who's been a revelation in October. He's got a live fastball, a fearless approach, and he's about to face the biggest stage of his life. Across the mound, Blake Snell, 2-time Cy Young winner, built for big moments and fresh off a sharp performance in his last outing. He's been that steadying force for the Dodgers, especially when their stars need time to reset. Los Angeles still has the firepower. Shohei Ohtani may have looked human in Game 4, but you know how he responds. With purpose, add Mookie Betts, who's due for a multi-hit night, and Freddie Freeman, the quiet anchor of consistency, and you've got a lineup that can turn cold into scorching in an inning. But this Blue Jays lineup is different now. Vlad Jr. is red hot again. Bo Bichette is spraying contact everywhere. And Dalton Varsho's defense has been gold glove caliber. Toronto knows if they can grind it out at bats early, they can force the Dodgers into that bullpen. And that's where the game can flip. We're basically looking at a best of 3 now. Win tomorrow, and you control everything. Drop it, and you're back on your heels heading to Toronto. Both managers, Dave Roberts and John Schneider, have been playing chess all series. Tomorrow's move, how long they can ride their starters before turning to exhausted bullpens. The numbers say the Dodgers are still favorites. They've been nearly unbeatable at home this postseason. But the Blue Jays lead the league in comeback wins. They've been here before. This is the kind of pressure that brings out legends or breaks momentum entirely. Ernie Clement said it best after Game 4. We are a team of uncommon men. That's the energy Toronto is carrying into this game. And if they steal another one in LA, this series might be written in blue and white. Game 5 of the World Series. 2 teams, 2 wins away from immortality. Every pitch matters now. Everything is on the line. And here is your match breakdown. And that's your World Series Game 5 preview. The Dodgers are fighting to reclaim control. The Blue Jays are hunting history. The pressure's building, the lights are bright, and October baseball is at its best. So buckle up. We're in for a classic. So tune in, lock in, and as always, keep your eyes on the prize. Before we go, think on this. From one of the most dominant forces in basketball history and has built a legacy that transcends the game, the hardcourt king, LeBron James, once said, if you work hard, have the right mindset, right intentions, things will fall into place. And with that, thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you again tomorrow on the Scorecard, where sports is our business and business is our sport on the Bilyonaryo News Channel. This is Anton Roxas. Have a blessed evening, everybody. Good night.